I know you're gonna dig this.
Welcome back to another one of my sessions. I want to thank you for joining me. Today we are going to be capturing what I normally capture, which is headshots. I am a headshot and portraiture photographer primarily. I do shoot other things, but you will see the majority of my work revolves around headshots and portraiture, and today will be no different, except my client will be...
How are you, Michelle? Good. Will. Pleasure. Michelle, this is May Michelle. How you doing?
A younger client. So these shots will be for a younger individual who is looking to get into the modeling and acting industry. So we're going to be capturing a few shots, and these shots are going to be focused mainly on emoting, facial expressions, just to show a good variety. A lot of the times you notice with the younger clients that they are breaking into the industry, they're going to need a level of versatility within their portfolio, whereas some adults have already established themselves in a specific way, and as a result, they will already have a specific character for them and that they like to adhere to and stick with. So today we're going to be expressing a lot of different emotions, facial expressions, as you'll see as we get to these shots that are coming up. And right now, I'm just making sure I set everything up, get my lighting how I want it, backdrop down, so that way I can start shooting. Now, in this instance, I made sure to allot the proper time for setup and breakdown without interfering with the amount of time that was dedicated to the client. And you always want to make sure you do that because you don't want to cut into the time that they have booked and paid for, because that would not be fair to the client. So anyway, I start setting everything up, make sure everything is balanced lighting wise. I'm only using a 2 light and reflector setup with a neutral backdrop, just so I can make sure the focus is on the individual.
So you're just gonna stand right where this stool is. I'm gonna move it out of the way. I wish, actually, but we don't want you taking the thunder. Okay, so you're gonna step like right up to here. Perfect, just like that. Slide this around. So we're gonna start with some test shots. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to smile. You don't have to frown. So. Acting or modeling? Both? Okay. So exactly. My question to you, Hannah, is if you had to pick a show and you had a favorite character on that show, what's the show? Take your time. Same. That's why when you said it. Hers too. So if you can make certain faces, so we're gonna have a little fun. Some of them are gonna just be, regular headshot. I'm gonna get you, a regular face, then smiling. But then I'm gonna ask you to turn it on, and I want you to become a character. Okay? So we'll start with, but exactly.
As you can already see, Hannah already knows what to do. I'm not sure if Hannah has had any classes, any training prior to this, but if she did not, kudos to her because she understood the assignment. It's very, very difficult for most people to turn on and off characters that they're trying to portray in front of the camera. It could be daunting, it could be intimidating, but Hannah did this without any issues, as you'll see.
Perfect. All right. There we go. Perfect.
You will notice that I'm going to take a few unconventional shots, but we like to show that emotion, so that's what we're going to get.
It's very rare that people can emote with their eyes and raise their eyebrows. Most people can't do it. That's something that's working on your part. Trust me. And perfect, the color. That's perfect. No, absolutely. So most of the shots are gonna be from shoulder up. All right, so we're gonna get very, very close in on the face. So whatever she emotes, that's what we're gonna get. So we're gonna fly through, right? I'm just gonna start snapping some shots. So the first shot I want you to give me, it's finally summertime, you get to go out and be with your friends instead of being inside. All right, so I want a nice smile, and I want you to look in the camera while you give that. Yeah, perfect. 3, 2, 1.
Always be sure to give some instructions, but sometimes they'll take it and they'll be able to do it on their own.
That was perfect. Hold that. 3, 2, 1.
It's good to remember that most kids are used to social media, so they are well equipped for being in front of the camera.
I'm gonna slide this over this way. Just kick this thing. Okay, that should be it. Just testing.
Just so you understand what is happening right now, Nay was just gifted a Buffy sticker from Coco.
That she just passed that. All right. So perfect. Hold that. 3, 2, 1.
The other good thing about Hannah is as soon as I started counting down, she was ready.
Excellent. Perfect. Just so you can see what we're getting. Okay. Now let's get a serious face. Yep. Good. You turn it on and you turn it off, which is good. Most people don't know how to do that. I'm telling you. Okay, so I thought I was gonna have to go through a couple and maybe like figure it out, but you're like zooming through. So, okay. So now we've gotten the serious. Let's get something that makes you look like you were watching your show, your favorite show. It took you all week, you got your schoolwork done, you sat down, you had what you want to eat, you're in front of the TV, and then somebody turns it off. And I want you to give me that emotion towards the camera. Just
Hannah breezes through these emotions effortlessly.
All right, give me one more of that. There we go. 3, 2, 1.
After taking the directions, Hannah was able to provide me with 2 different emotions for the same style of shot.
Perfect. All right. Now, can you give me sadness? Just make sure you connect with the camera. Look right there. We go. 3, 2, 1.
As you can see, the time in between shots is minimal. She's doing this on the fly.
No, it's perfect though. Just so you can see what these are looking like as well. So, you can take a look. So.
Why does that look so angry?
But you're excellent. Go ahead. I'm back over there. All right. So let's get elated. You're just like super happy. It doesn't have to be cheesy, but just like you got an award, you got on the team, whatever it is, you let me know. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Hold that. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. One more. 3, 2, 1.
One of the other things I liked is that Hannah was able to show versatility even in the way she smiled.
There we go. All right. So let me just check something real quick. All right. So we're going to do the elated one again. I want you to, I'm going to show you what you do real quick. And this is just with your hair. And this is just something you always remember. When you're shooting, take your hair and kind of like pull it forward over your shoulders. Right? So you don't want it to fall on top of your shoulders. And whenever you do that, it shows them exactly what your hair looks like and it frames your face really, really nice. Yep. Perfect.
Just some advice on hair. Always make sure it's pulled forward and not laying on the shoulders. It will save you tons of time in post.
Let's get the elated one again. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Excellent.
And yet another example of emotion variation.
Now I want you to be you. Do whatever it is, embody a character, and whoever that, it could be Spike, it could be anybody. I know, but he's very stoic and calm in a way. I mean, that'll work. Go ahead.
Hannah took this time to go find the mirror and to get in character.
That's your inspiration? Method acting right now? That should be good. Yeah, so we're gonna work on the emotions. You got it? Actually, go ahead. That one right back one over there. Let me see. Here's what we're gonna do. So now you can see it while you're doing it. All right? So go ahead, you take a look, and you hold that. 3, 2, 1.
Not that Hannah needed this, but anytime you give somebody a mirror, it usually allows them to see what they're doing and to execute even better.
3, 2, 1. Excellent. One more. 3, 2, 1. And let me get one straight forward, just like directly in the camera. There we go.
This shot actually reminds me of a young Jean Grey from X-Men. I'm a comic fan, so you already know. Now, we're heading into our last shots, and while we're doing these, I just want to point out that Hannah's younger sister eventually comes up, and we get some shots of her that you're about to see right now. Unfortunately, I did not have any video for this section, but the shots were amazing. And I want to thank you for joining me. Like, comment, and subscribe. The One Will Focus on everything. Visit TheOneWillFocus.com, and I will talk to you soon. Take it easy. Peace.